The high-frequency chart is a tool that allows us to know in what direction the high-frequency bots of the large operators that move the price of the markets are operating. Its characteristics are the 1-second candlestick charts, the trade indicator, the buy and sell volume, the high frequency, and the open interest. We use a small-scale chart to represent the rest of the high-frequency indicators, in this case, a 1-second candlestick chart. With it, we can identify the price and its movement per second. This will allow us to show in greater detail the events within each 1-second candle with measurements at the millisecond level. To add all the indicators that we will see below, we must right-click on the graph, and the list will appear. All trading different indicators are listed with the preposition TD. We click on each one to add them to the screen. The trade indicator is one of the most important indicators on the chart because it takes a reading in milliseconds of all the trades that enter the market and groups them into 1-second candles according to the moment in which they are executed. We can see how in the indicated candle, 128 trades are executed in 1 second. When we see a large number of trades executed in 1 second, it gives us an indication that the bots are moving the price in that direction. In another example, considering a broader scenario, we see that the number of trades varies greatly from one moment to the next. In the indicated candle, 584 trades are executed in 1 second. If we look at the rest of the candles, we notice that they have an average of less than 70 trades per second, so we can interpret, for this scenario, that high-frequency bots are becoming evident. With more than 100 trades per second. In order to make a reading easier and faster, we can use the filter that the indicator has. From settings, we set it to show us only trades greater than 100. That will be for this particular scenario. There are times in the market where bots operate with much fewer trades. For this, it is important to highlight the average number of trades that have been executed in the last hours, and what is the minimum size of the trades that really move the price. In this way, the filtered indicator remains, and you can see more clearly in which candles the high frequency has really acted. It is evident how the upward movement began minutes before in the indicated candle and how for several seconds afterwards it continued to execute a large number of trades per second greater than 100, until the price rose. This indicator is not enough to interpret the direction in which the high-frequency bots are acting. For this, it is necessary to combine it with the volume, since we know that the bots execute many trades per second, because they have a lot of volume to inject. The buy and sell volume is the key to confirming whether the trades per second executed by the bots will be successful or not. Here what we are looking for is to be able to identify the strong volume that is injected into the market. In this scenario, we also filter out trades greater than 100, based on the average observed in the last hours. Volume is our first alarm to identify in which direction high-frequency bots are operating, having confirmation of the presence of many trades accompanied by a lot of volume. We can apply a filter to the buy and sell volume to clean up the chart a bit and only focus on the significant volume. We click on Settings. For this scenario, we filter volumes greater than 30 BTC since it is a value that is above average. We can see how high-frequency bots begin to manifest several times during the range, before injecting the majority of volume and raising the price. Then we see confirmations of upward manipulation, repeating for several seconds the combination of many trades added to the high volume. The high-frequency indicator will give us a summary at a glance of how the high-frequency bots are acting based on the number of trades per second. We can also configure this indicator from the configurations, after having analyzed several minutes before, how the bots are acting, looking for trade sizes and volume that stand out from the average. We will enter the following data, which in this case is a volume greater than 30 BTC and trades greater than 60 per second. The open interest indicator is represented with a green line, and will help us identify, in more detail, if the operations that are being executed, at the level of seconds, are to open or close positions. This is very useful information for operating trades towards the settlement pools, since, if it meets the established conditions, of trading more volume, and also increases the open interest, it offers us a very high probability of being successful in the trade. The condition is that there must be a liquidation pool with volume, which will be the objective, through which the high-frequency bots will go, when they begin to appear previously on the graph. It is a great advantage to be able to observe how high-frequency bots operate the market, in search of liquidity, both for large movements and small movements. You can operate in the same sense as high-frequency bots.